Okay, this is a vlog for October 8th. It's been a while, obviously. Had some hard weeks and started pushing everything away, including most of my routine. Last week wasn't so bad, but then I forgot that I had the routine, or forgot that it was important, and then I kind of struggled in a different way of just kind of not doing anything, I guess. It's not that I didn't do anything, but not really keeping track of things, not really being where I want to be. So, this weekend, just started kind of becoming aware again of the importance of doing something or doing a lot of things, actually, to be more objective in order to be more productive. So, just now I've been working on a new doc, which feels a little stupid, working on another system doc. Got some good stuff on there, but I don't think it was actually what I was trying to do when I was originally planning to make a thing. Try not to give too many pauses here. Really, this is just a report of, I don't know how long. It would be nice to get some report of the past week, since even though my memory of them now is fading, it's probably better than it's going to be anytime in the future. So, this past week was pretty not stressful, I guess. The week before was probably semi-stressful, and then I think the week before that was the most. But it's hard to remember now. Definitely some nights of crying, or just being in a weird state of stress and still struggling to work. Yesterday and the kind of Friday until now until last night is, finally, because let's say the stress has been up and down, and the assignments have been up and down, but I definitely have gotten probably, less sleep than normal, and then some days really bad sleep, and then other days mediocre sleep. Generally getting some of it back on the weekend. The last 3 or 4 days I've gotten better sleep. Felt better for it. But then I wasn't getting any more done, just feeling better, but then feeling more anxious because of it, so some struggles there. I think the problem isn't necessarily just not getting work done, which it is, but it's the feeling, right? So I feel like I'm not getting work done, but how do I know what I should be doing? I don't know, because I'm not keeping track of what I need to do or what I'm doing. So I very quickly get lost in the subjective land, especially with lead sleep, lead and I. Pretty fucking annoying. But I've been able to take little steps here and there. I'm just trying to get an awareness of what's going on, which is definitely possible, since knowing what I know, I can still attribute most things to Blast, and then sort of the surprise problems to low SE. Yeah, I think the struggle is still always doing anything that's more than 2 or 3 days away, which is a problem when working on a paper, because paper is like 2 weeks away from when you to first do the conferences for it. Now I'm starting to think of the things I was thinking of yesterday, I guess. Been noticing a lot of little problems that I need to address, and I think are part of the whole package of systematizing and taking control of life. So, um, yeah, a lot of little things. Basically, I've let my routine go to the wayside, which is sort of understandable for a small period of time, but now that things are, now that I sleep again and nothing crazy happening, um, it's like really important to get back into that, and I didn't bounce back into that, so. You know you're blast when you can't even talk in a video to yourself. I did fine when I sent that video in, but that had clear questions. I suppose I need to start writing clear questions for my vlogs. It'd probably be easier if I was staying on the everyday thing. I did have a little problem with QuickTime, but I think that's probably fixed now that I've upgraded Mojave to new macOS. There's also like, what's the point of doing this if I don't review it? So maybe I need to set a time to review. Who knows? I need to do something like that, but it's all kind of a lot of time, which is another reason I need to do things like set time limits for this. It's kind of what I've been doing, is writing out my ideal routine, and then, kind of trying to figure out the ideal routine, but also having something to report against, I guess. Something to plan out, something to try to do, and then, update it as necessary, I guess. But still having some problems with it. Right now I don't know what those are, but I'll work on it again tonight. We'll see. I'm probably trying to overcomplicate it. That's usually the case. Like for right now, I'm trying to figure this out, which is a big abstract problem. But really, I should just be studying French. Actually, the reason I did want to sit down and do this was, earlier I had some notion of needing to report on my progress up to this point in the day. And so I was like, well, I don't really have a doc for that, so I'm going to make that doc. Well, so I'm going to make the new system management doc. Well, I don't have any system. I need to put in some principles, some sweet NI principles that I'm thinking of right now. And once I did that, I didn't know what I was doing anymore. Like, what am I reporting? It's very hard to. I gotta get a sensor report. It sounds easy until you try to do it. The point of that definitely is to report bugs. I haven't tracked any bugs today, but I think the ones I did were, I forgot my soap, hand soap, and I could have brought my umbrella. Really just the soap though, everything else is fine. Also, I need some more pens. I've lost all my pens. I don't know how. Okay, I'm going to stop this at 10 minutes. No longer. Yeah, it's all in the unconscious, I guess. But today was pretty good. Did 19. Hated it. Got my breakfast. Got my heating pad. Rewrote the intro. Worked on rewriting my first paper. Yesterday, I just felt terrible yesterday and Saturday. At least partly. I was like I couldn't work. I didn't know why. Why didn't I had theories, like maybe being at home makes me not work. But being here doesn't really make me work either. Being at the library helps, but it still doesn't make me work. to now I don't even know what I'm doing, or why I'm doing a vlog. But that's the end of that anyway. I do need to start journaling more. I need to do my habit checkoffs and my mood tracker. Yeah, that's always something, even if I don't know what I'm doing now.